But coming to the stage right now, put your hands together for Benny Burch.
What's up, guys? How are you doing tonight? I know you've been asked that like 5 times. I'm just trying to be polite. But on the way here, I saw a Nissan Leaf. That's a gross sentence by itself. But the worst part was it had a Hawaiian license plate, which means that they paid thousands of dollars to ship that dung beetle of a vehicle halfway across the Pacific Ocean just so that they could continue to drive it around here. The audacity of some people, man. I hate vapes. They suck. That's a mom. I do. I hate vapes. A couple days ago, I was following a Dodge Charger because they kind of clear the path with their aggressive-ass driving. Plus, I was going to the gym, so I knew that he was going to the same place. I didn't even have to ask him. But we were at a stoplight, and I see a cloud come out of his window. I'm like, oh, no. And it comes towards me and gets swiped through my air filter. And within like 2 seconds, I got gas bombed by blue raspberry. Pretty intense shit, man. It made me gain a lot more respect for veterans. I don't want to say I felt their pain, but like, you know, I don't know. I don't think the bombs smelled like peach ice and hints of Dior cologne. And I know for a fact that the guys throwing those things weren't dressed in skinny jeans and a cut-off Boys in the Hood t-shirt. But I felt something. I was coughing, you know. I never got into astrology. It just wasn't my thing, which is weird because all the girls that I've been with have been into it, which basically just means I like people with a splash of mental illness, just enough to make it fun. But I never got into it, and I know why, because my mom, she's here tonight. When she told me my sign, I thought that I was gonna die. Anybody want to guess what my sign is? It's a Cancer, yeah. She told me that I was a Cancer when I was 5 years old. It's rude as shit. I thought that I was gonna die, man. I started doing bucket list items. I learned how to climb the monkey bars. I finished some coloring books. I rode my bike down the biggest hill in the neighborhood. But it was mean, man. You can't tell a 5-year-old they have cancer. That's messed up. Unless they have cancer. You should probably give them their 2 weeks notice, but don't tell a healthy 5-year-old they have cancer. That's fucked up, dude. A little while back, I was at a funeral for my friend's neighbor. R.I.P. Jim. He was a real one. He was kind of notorious for going out on his driveway and blasting rock music. Pretty cool guy. He never really got my name down, though. Like, one time he tried to guess at it, and his first go was Craig. A wild card guess. But anyways, we were doing a little fire pit, like, ceremony thing, just sharing stories about him. And towards the end of the night, my friend was like, let's go back to my place. I was like, all right, sure. So we were hanging out in his room, and for some reason he decided to just do a full room renovation, like he was cleaning everything out. So I got some time to look around, you know, check his shit out. And behind his bed, I see this stuffed zebra. That's interesting. And I pull it out, and in the back of this zebra, there's a perfectly carved out hole in the zebra's butt. And I'm like, fuck, dude. It's always the ones you least expect, you know? You never think that they would butt fuck a zebra, but they will. You'll never see it coming. And he sees that I found his deep, dark secret, and he's like, put that down. I'm like, I promise I was not gonna pipe down your zebra. That's all you, big dog, all right? And he looks at me all confused, like, what are you talking about? So I turn it around so that he can see that hole that he's so familiar with. And he looks at me, he's like, reach inside. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm not touching your cum-crested zebra. You're wild, dude. And he's like, what are you talking about? I'm like, I know what you do. And he's like, I promise, man, reach inside. So for some reason, I trust him, and I start fisting this zebra. I'm like, fuck, dude, if PETA walks in, this is not gonna look good, man. I'm like forearm deep in this zebra and just rummaging around in there. It was not a good scene, but at some point I feel something plastic when I'm about elbow deep in the zebra, and I'm like, oh no, what is this? And I unfist the zebra, grabbing out the plastic thing, and what it was a Ziploc bag of weed. And he looks at me in the eye and goes, "My mom would never think to look there, would she?" I'm Benny Burch, guys. Thank you very much. I also have an Instagram, Benny Burch Comedy. If you guys could go follow, it would be very appreciated. Give it up for your host.
One more time for the zebra fisting Benny Burch, everybody. Benny Burch, you're 16, correct? Dude, good start, man. Yeah, I wish I started like 11 years later than you, and I'm like, damn. Keep it up, dude. Keep going.